Hey everyone, Big Pauly back for a brand new Blu-ray hunt on a Wednesday. That was the biggest kick in the nuts I've ever had, I think. Yes, I just went to the dentist. Now, I always think you should have an appointment at the dentist at 2:30. See what I did there? Yeah, that's old. Yeah, my appointment was 9 o'clock. I went in, sat down for 9 minutes, nothing was happening. Walked through the door, she said, come on in. Sat down on the chair, opened my gob. She stuck a couple of bits of metal in it, had a fiddle about. See you in 6 months. Less than 2 minutes. I was sitting down less than 2 minutes. Wham bam, 26 quid please. Jeez, that's about the price of a Blu-ray, or a 4K rather. At least when I buy a 4K I get some enjoyment out of it. That's some quickest 26 quid I've ever spent in 2 minutes. Flipping normal. At least nothing needed to be done. So I thought I'd christen it with a nice decaf latte and a sausage and egg, a sausage and omelette roll from Greg's. I did want bacon in it, but he said, oh, the bacon will be about 5 minutes. So I thought, I'm not waiting any longer. Anyway, I'm going to shove this in my gob, and then we'll get on to today's plan. Today I'm going hunting in Maidstone. Yes, and there is going to be an extra place we're going to where we've never been before. I'm actually kind of excited because we've had moderate success in the previous incarnation. But anyway, let me chomp on this and I'll be back in a jiffy. Okay, that was all right. That's not bad. That was about £3.30. That's not bad actually for a large decaf latte and a sausage and an omelette roll. That's pretty good. Do you know, sometimes when I'm eating in the car and I'm doing a little review, I feel like review bra. This is running on empty. Food review. I am your host, the report of the week. Yes, I love his videos. Anyway, let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. This week is a huge week of releases. In fact, I actually had them all delivered already. So I probably won't pick much up today unless I find something that piques my interest in maybe CEX. Anyway, there is our little list. Well, it's not a list. It's a bloody essay. Yes. Now, I haven't written everything down because that is a long list this week. So we're just going to go in for the basics. But I will put you into receiver position and we will have a look. Today's plan is, as usual, HMV, of course. CEX, of course. He's going to sneeze. No, he's all right. My work colleague's a bit weird. Well, I won't say that in front of him. But whenever he thinks he's going to sneeze, he looks at the light. He just stares at the light. I don't know why. Yeah, I think it helps you sneeze or something. Anyway, yeah, so we'll do those two. I don't know about any other charity shops in Maidstone, but do you remember the Demelza warehouse? It was that massive one, that massive warehouse in Maidstone where I found the Expendables 4K. They had a lot of DVDs, a lot of box sets, a lot of Blu-rays. And then all of a sudden, they said they were closing it because the council bought the lease and bought the area and just wanted to build houses on it. So the Demelza outlet closed. Wow. And I didn't know it was actually opening now. There's a new one. Yeah, they've relocated to a place just outside of Maidstone called Larkfield in Aylesford. It's a warehouse distribution centre and the largest Demelza charity shop in the country. So we are going to go and have a look because hopefully they've got some physical media. They say that it's bigger than the one that we used to go to in Maidstone. Well, that was huge. That floor was huge. So God knows how big this is. We're certainly going to go and stake it out though and check out, see what we can find. And that, you know, if that's really good and we find some stuff, then that's going to be a new permanent, you know, location to go to on the Maidstone runs. Plus also we've got the big cancer research down at Westwood Cross, which I go to. Don't always find a lot in there. But there's a brand new cancer research that's being opened in Canterbury as well. A big warehouse one. So charity shops are getting bigger. So the bigger the charity shop, the more the choice, really. Anyway, let's stop waffling. Let's go through what is out this week. Let me put you into receiver position. There we go. Okay, so of course, well, I would say the big one that's out this week, but there's loads of them. Let's just say the gigantic one is Godzilla -1. Yes, love this film. I've seen it a few times. So glad that it's finally come out on physical media. So we've got a Blu-ray for that one. Plus we also have a lovely looking 4K. I don't think there's a slipcover on either the Blu-ray or the 4K. There is a beautiful 4K steelbook, which I've already had a delivery of, which I will show you at the end of the video. Yes. And there's also a 4K limited edition that's out as well, which has got kind of like a digibook. I think there's 4 discs in this one, but it does look nice. So that's one biggie. The next biggie is Alien Romulus. That is available on a Blu-ray and also a lovely 4K slip with a bit of nice spot gloss apparently. Now we didn't get as good as the Americans got because they got the same sleeve, but their face hugger is embossed. That would have looked gorgeous embossed. Plus there's also a 4K steelbook as well, which I've already had a delivery of. In fact, if you go back a couple of videos, there's my new release pickups video, which has got a lot of this stuff in it. Another biggie this week, Beetlejuice. This is available on a Blu-ray, also a 4K and a 4K steelbook. Now I didn't go for the 4K steelbook, the English one. I went for the Italian one with Bob on the cover. Yeah, unfortunately it came dented, as you probably saw in a video a few videos back. I am getting a replacement. I do like the look of the English steelbook now though. Yeah, I'm not sure whether or not I should have actually just gone for that one. But anyway, we'll see what happens when the replacement Italian one comes. If that comes and that's dented, then sod it. I'm just going to send them both back and get the English one. We've also got a film called Strange Darling. It's very strange. This is available on Blu-ray and 4K. And we have Critters. Yes, a 4-course feast, which is a 4-film box set from Arrow Critters. And I have never seen a Critters film in my life. I think I heard that Leonardo DiCaprio was in one when he was young. Wow. What else we got? We got The Great Escape. That is available on the Blu-ray and a 4K. That's on Arrow as well. Plus we have Pulp Fiction, the 30th anniversary limited edition 4K box set, which looks nice. We've got Lost Highway on the Posh Knob label. That's right, Criterion. This is available on 4K. And we also have The Fisher King as well. That's on the Posh Knob label, and that's 4K as well. Finally, we got Black Phone. Yeah, released the Blu-ray and then, you know, released the 4K about 10 years later. That's available on a 4K and also a 4K collector's edition with a steelbook. So that looks nice as well. We got some Doru out, Doctor Who, yeah, Collection Season 2, and that is William Hartnell, and this is the slimmed down collection, you know, not the big lavish 50 quid one. We've got Severance on Blu-ray, Season 1, which is an Apple exclusive, I think. I've not seen the series. We've got Galaxy Quest, 4K Steelbook Edition collector's edition. Yeah, I've already had the delivery of it. I did it in the video a couple of videos back. So if you want to see what I've already picked up, definitely head back to that video. We've got Leon, definitive edition 4K steelbook, which I'm meant to be being sent by the studio to review that. So I haven't had it yet. We've also got Shaun of the Dead, the 20th anniversary edition 4K steelbook. I don't know if they're going to do any anniversary 4K steelbooks for the others, but I do already have them. I have the Everything Blue editions, which are really nice. Got the Count of Monte Cristo on Blu-ray. Speak No Evil. Again, there's just a Blu-ray for this, so expect a 4K in about 6 months. And finally, Touch. There's a film called Touch on Blu-ray. So there we go. That is a list of stuff that came out on Monday, which we'll have a look in HMV, see how much of that we can find. Not expecting any of the big steelbooks like Alien Romulus or Beetlejuice or anything like that, or even Godzilla, but you never know. But we'll go and have a look, and then we'll do, so we'll do HMV, we'll do CEX, the big CEX, and then we'll shoot off to this big new charity shop and check out. It's still Demelza. It's the same company that had the big warehouse in Maidstone. But we better go and check that out. Right, let's get on the road. Let's get up to Maidstone. Let's go and check out, see what we can find today. Later on, before heading off to Larkfield, I might have a breakfast. I've just had sausage omelette, and I've just had sausage and omelette roll for brekkie. Do I want another sausage later on? Oh, I don't know, I might have a Yorkshire wrap again. Anyway, we'll see how the wind blows. Let's get on the road. I'll see you up at Maidstone. Okay, so first stop today then, HMV. Let's pop in, have a look, see what they got this week. Okay, so the first new big release of the week is Godzilla -1 in this lovely HMV exclusive slipcover. £28.99 though, that's a bit steep on the old 4Ks. Here's the Blu-ray, pretty standard cover, £16.99. Unfortunately no slipcover, and no slipcover for the good old 4K either, but that's again £28.99. They know people want this film, so hike the price up. Yeah, down here, it's very strange, darling. It certainly is. This is £14.99. I don't know what it's about, but I've heard it's not that good. A one-time watch, maybe. Here's the 4K. It does come with a lovely slipcover. Godzilla -1 doesn't come with a slipcover, but this does. Oh dear, get your priorities right, people. What else have we got? Down here, we've got the Count of Monte Carlo. No, it's not. It's the Count of Monte Cristo. £14.99. That's got lots of stars all over it, so it's probably crap. Who knows? Anyway, Beetlejuice, 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 Beetlejuice. Yes. Here's the slim case Blu-ray, £14.99 with a slipcover. Here's the nice 4K, really nice again, glossy, slim one, also with a slipcover for £24.99. Very nice. And then, oh God, it's another big release this week. We got Alien Romulus. Look at the spot gloss on that. Lovely. £14.99. Pretty cool. I do prefer the red one rather than the black one though. Yes. Look at that spot gloss. It's lovely. £24.99. The American one has bleeding embossing on it. Damn it. What else have we got? Let's have a look down here. Oh yeah, we've got Doctor Who. Yes, we got William Hartnell in season 2, the complete collection. Very nice. I don't collect these really. There's too many of them. £34.99. But if you want to pick up your Doctor Who, there you go. Severance, which was an Apple exclusive. I thought that was a toilet in his head. I think it's a desk. Yes, I think this is from Ben Stiller. £29.99. I haven't seen the series, but it looks intriguing. So I might check that out on Apple. And down here, we've got the end of obesity with old Cartman jabbing himself with that new weight loss jab. Don't get me started on that bloody thing. £9.99. I have seen it. It is hilarious. And down here on the 4Ks, we've got Black Phone with Ethan Hawke. Shame there's no slipcover on this. Black and silver would have been really nice. Next to it, we've got the Shaun of the Dead. Again, no slipcover. It's a shame on that one. But it does include Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos. Wow. £19.99 on that. Yes, we're just missing the old slip. What else have we got? Up here we've got Lost Highway on the old Posh Knob label. This is the 4K and this is £29.99. And I was just about to pick up the Blu-ray, but then I realised that that was also, I think, the 4K as well. So I put it back down again. Yeah, look at these essential box sets. Look, Love Thy Neighbour, I've Vida Saying Pet, and what Tommy Cooper, It Ain't Our Fault Mum, Rising Damp, Keeping Up Appearances. Probably a lot of stuff that you wouldn't even find on TV these days. Down here we've got a couple of copies of Civil War, the 4K steelbook. Really nice steelbook and a great film as well. One of my top films of the year. Here's the wall of 4Ks. Yeah, 3 for 40 quid. Look at all that lot. Oh, you could just bathe in it all. Right, okay, there's some Christmas ones. We've got Violent Night. Very cool. I'm definitely going to be watching that. And we got Elf as well. Nice bit of Will Ferrell there. And Grinch as well with Jim Carrey. Lovely. And we also have the Polar Express. Awesome. And Gremlins as well. But do you know what was missing? Die Hard. Oh dear. Yes, and we got the Superman. All 4Ks down the bottom there. 3 for 40. There you go. Okay, so no pickups in HMV, but there was one thing that I wanted to get, and it was in stock. And I asked at the counter because I couldn't find it on the shelf. And he said, yeah, one of our staff want to buy it. So I couldn't buy it. So literally there's no stock. There is one item, but it's upstairs because a member of staff has put it to one side because they want to buy it later on. I just ordered it on the website then. Okay, so next stop here in Maidstone, CEX. Pop in, see what they got. Okay, let's see if there's anything new on the 4K section here in CEX. First of all, I can see Avatar, £22. I think it's probably about that price on HMV, I don't know. But I do have that edition, it's really nice. American Pie there as well. Plus we also have the Back to the Future trilogy for £38. And we also have some Bad Boys, what you gonna do when they come for you? £45 there for all 4 films. What else have we got down here? We have, what's this one on the side there? Burial what? Burial Ground, okay. Citizen Kane's actually dropped by 2 quid, it's down to 28. Down here we've got The Crow and Cliffhanger, and we've got a couple of copies of Dune on 4K, both with slip covers, so that's pretty cool. And also we've got the Elvis down there as well. Let's have a look up the top here, see what we can find. I think this is a new edition, Inside Out 2 for 18 quid. No slip cover though, unfortunately. Got Joker there as well. And we have the Mummy trilogy as well for £28. That's pretty cool with a nice box set. And what we got down here, we've got some Quiet Place and the Prestige, that's been here. That Kubrick box set, I don't think that's ever going to go. Yeah, and some Spider-Man down there as well. Over here we have, what is this? The films of Jose Larraz. I don't know. 38 quid, whatever it is. It's probably Italian. Someone will correct me in the comments. I've never heard of him. We do have this Dollhouse though. Did I fall asleep? Yeah, £18. I do own this. Oh, blimey. Yeah, that is a really good series. Shame it only got 2 seasons. But we also have Dad's Army, a very nice box here with a slip cover. £15 for an anniversary. That's pretty cool. And here we have a copy of The King's Speech. Of course, I've got to show that. And they had this copy of Superman, the movie. Really unusual slipcover. I don't think I've ever seen this before. Yeah, interesting. Here's a little look behind the counter. Yes, I zoomed in. Here's all the box sets. I'm waiting for the guy to try and find a steelbook that he just can't find on the shelf, even though I can spot it a mile away. There's Jaws there as well, the Film Vault series, but there you go. Okay, so some weird stuff going on in CEX, some weird treatment from the staff. I'll talk about it in the car, but first of all, I need to get a sausage in my mouth. Yeah, that wasn't right, was it? Maybe I should have phrased that differently. Let's go and nosh on a bratwurst. Okay, so they have been cooking the sausages, so got to have a look on the menu to see what to grab. Well, I went for the standard black first. There is one that's like a foot long, but can you imagine that much sausage in your mouth? Let's try not dropping this down me. And I got onions and a bit of sauerkraut as well. See you in a minute. Okay, so back to the car. Just had me breakfast. I sat out in the cold. It was cold as well. As people walk past me, shove a sausage in my mouth. Yeah, I was looking at some of the sausages there. Some of them were massive. They were about a foot long. In fact, they were called foot long sausages. I couldn't imagine having that much sausage in my mouth. Talk about Greg Wallace. Yes. Anyway, I got a couple of weird things to tell you about. One about HMV and two weird things about CEX, which is kind of weird behaviour. I'll talk about it in a minute. I've paid for the parking, so I'm not gonna tell you about it now, because if I spend too much time in the car, I'll end up getting charged before we leave. So let's go to our next stop. I need to get the sat nav out for this one. Oh yeah, not the bleeding map page, you know, the books. No, the old sat nav, because I need to know where this big new Demelza warehouse and shop is. So I'll see you there, and then we'll go through what happened in those shops. Right, okay, well that was some place to get to. Holy crap. It's like going through Milky Way, through another star system, round, turn left at flipping Mars, past Uranus. My God, I never would have got to this place if I'd used a normal paper map. Flipping Nora. Yeah, plus there was a delay of about 20 minutes because there was a railway crossing, so everything was all stopped. Well, it says shop there. Don't look very big, but I don't know where the shop is, so I'll go in. Hopefully it's around the back. But anyway, I'll talk about the crap that happened in the town after we've been in the shop. So yeah, let's go in and hopefully have a look somewhere. Okay, so it's in some big industrial unit that's got loads of houses as well. So there's the, well, I don't know what it is. It looks like an office. I've got to try and find the shop. There's the distribution centre. Aha. Aha, okay. Right, okay, so I've got to make my way through all the clothes. To be honest, it doesn't look as big. It's nowhere near as big as the other one, because it all had furniture in it. It's got a lot of toys and all that. Yeah, there was loads of furniture and sofas and tables and chairs and beds and all sorts of cabinets in the other one. So it's nowhere near as big as the one that used to go in. I think I can see a bit of media. There's mostly books there. I can see CDs. Oh, I can see CDs. Yes, where's the bloody media? Where's the shirt? There's the shirts. Okay. Well, here's a couple of box sets. Yeah. And down here I found this. This looks like it's actually signed by Billy Ocean. It's still sealed and they want £4 for it. So I don't know whether or not to pick that up. I don't know. Is it worth anything, Billy Ocean? If you want a joystick for your gaming, there's a joystick. But this is the physical media that I found around the other side. So it's a shelf of DVDs, another shelf of DVDs, 4 for £1, another shelf of DVDs, and another shelf of DVDs. That's it. Nowhere near as much as we found in the other shop. What a waste of petrol. What a waste of petrol. It says on the website, one of the largest distribution and shops, charity shops for Demelza in the country. No way. So far as physical media, a couple of rows of DVDs, that's it. At least the other place that we went to had massive amount of physical media and books. I know this has only been open a month, but they are a little bit limited on space, but I would have thought they'd have a lot more. Yeah, it just seems to be like a distribution depot and a warehouse more than anything. Yeah, unfortunately, but it has a bit of... If I knew it was going to be this size, I wouldn't have even bothered. That was a bloody waste. All right, okay, I better go back to Dover. Before we go, let me just have a quick chat about HMV and CEX. Now, there was something that I wanted to pick up in HMV, and it said it had it in stock. It was the Great Escape 4K from Arrow. Couldn't see it on the shelf, so I went to the counter because I looked on the app and it said limited stock, but it said in stock. She says, yeah, it is in stock. We've got one copy. So she had a word with the bloke that was at the front of the counter, and he said, oh, I need to go and check upstairs because one of the staff members might be buying it today. Okay, so he went upstairs and he came back down and said, yes, not for sale. One of the staff members will be buying it at the end of the day. So it's in stock, but they're not selling it to a customer because a member of staff wants it. Probably at a big discounted rate, because, you know, they probably get a big discount for being a member of staff. But that's a bit off. I think that's a bit off. I know I could have ordered it on the website, and I still can because it is available and get 20% off. But that's the first time I've ever come across that kind of treatment in HMV before. Now, I could have kicked up a stink. I could have asked to see the manager, and I could have said, well, if the staff member hasn't paid for it yet, then it's not theirs, it's not reserved, then it's available for a customer, because the customer's always right. But I didn't want to kick up a stink because I've got a good relationship with the guys in there and the shop in whole, and I didn't want it to get to the point where I pissed them off so much, and then the next time I come up here they said, no, you're not filming. You're not allowed to film in here. Because they can very simply just do that. They can very simply just turn around and say, no, sorry, you're not allowed to film in here. But I didn't want to kick up that much of a stink. So, okay, it's one of those things. It's the first thing that's ever happened like that. So I just think it's a little bit off. But that's just me. But anyway, so we'll leave that. I'll probably order it online. Moving on to CEX. Okay, for CEX, I've always been a bit dodgy. Now, their staff are not exactly the most subtle members of staff. I walked in there, I was looking through the Blu-rays and the 4Ks, and there was a couple of staff members. There was one behind the counter and there was one up by the Blu-rays looking for something. And the one behind the one looking for something said, whatever his name is, where is it? I can't find it. And the member of staff behind the counter said, oh, for fuck's sake, it's right fucking there. It's on the fucking aisle. Use your fucking eyes. And then the bloke in the aisle said, I can't fucking see it. Meanwhile, the shop has got customers in it. Yeah. So it's not the first time I've heard CEX staff like that. You know, I've heard them talking to each other and slagging each other off in other stores in front of customers. So it's not good. That's not good. That's not good setting an example. So yeah, anyway, the steelbook that I was looking for was on the shelf. Well, actually, he couldn't find it on the shelf. He went through the whole lot of the steelbooks, and then I walked up to the counter and I saw what I was looking for, and I said, is that it there? And he still couldn't find it. I said, right there, the third one from the end, you dumb shit. I didn't say that, but that's what I thought. And he grabbed it off the shelf, and I said, can I have a look at it? Because I want to make sure it was 25 quid. He said, can I have a look at it? I want to make sure that it's all okay. And he says, you're not allowed to touch it. And there was me standing at the counter, leaning over. There was him the other side, holding it like he was holding the last golden carrot in the universe, thinking that I was going to snatch it out of his hands and run out. And we had some weird light reflection above, and I wanted to look at all angles. So for 5 minutes, I was like, okay, tilt it this way. Okay, tilt it that way. Okay, tilt it around there. Now show me the spine. Tilt the spine. And then I was doing it on the back. That was going on for probably 10 minutes because I wanted to see every single angle to make sure there was no scratches or no dents in it. Finally got to the end and I come to the conclusion, yeah, it's worth picking up because it is something that has not been in my collection for quite a few years now. And it was 25 quid and I think they go for about £70 on eBay. And I wanted it in the collection. But the whole rigmarole, trying to look at a steelbook. I mean, some CEXs like Dover or some other CEXs. What about the one in Sittingbourne? And Ashford. The Ashford one had loads of steelbooks all on the shelf, mixed in with all the normal Blu-rays. So you just go through, flicking through all the Blu-rays. There's all the steelbooks lined up. When I bought Blade, but then you got this shop with steelbooks behind the counter and they won't even let you touch it at all. Yeah, I don't know. To be perfectly honest, I would say Ashford is a lot more dodgier than Maidstone. So it's strange that Ashford just puts them on the shelf and Maidstone has to put them behind the counter. But can I have a look at the steelbook? I want to make sure there's no dents or scratches. Sorry, you're not allowed to touch it. You can't make this shit up, can you? Okay, right, so that's it. So a bit of I wouldn't say enjoyment, but a bit of interesting stuff today from HMV and CEX. I don't know what the world's coming to, I really don't. Surely we're not that bad in such a living crisis that people are going out stealing steelbooks. Oh, God's sake, my house is buggered if it is then. Oh dear. Right, okay, so I'm going to get back on the road now. I'm going home now. I'll show you what I did pick up today and also a few bits that have come in the post. I've had a lovely new calendar turn up, which I had to have custom printed because they don't officially sell one. And I'll show you that when we get home. But I've got to use the sat-nav. Getting out of this place is going to be a nightmare. It took me about nearly half an hour to get here to find about 4 rows of shit DVDs. No Blu-rays, no steelbooks, no 4Ks, nothing. No box sets. I didn't even see like big TV box sets or anything like that. Oh dear me, yeah. I don't think we're going to be taking a trip up here very often. No sir. Let's hope the one at Canterbury is going to be a bit easier to get to and it's going to have a lot more selection like the one down at Westwood Cross. But anyway, we're done here. Let's go home. Let's wrap the video up, probably with a bloody bow. And yeah, let's end the video. CEX and HMV, man. Okay, so back from today's Blu-ray hunt, back in the cinema room. I picked up one thing today. Yeah, one thing today. But I've had a couple of things delivered as well. Just to quickly go through this week's big releases, what I had delivered a couple of days ago. I had Galaxy Quest, the limited edition 4K steelbook box set. And you can see unboxings for all of these in my new release pickups video, a couple of videos back. I also have Alien Romulus, the 4K steelbook with a really nice artwork. And also Beetlejuice 4K, which unfortunately does have a dent. And I am currently waiting for the replacement. So hopefully that shouldn't be too long. Okay, another delivery that came a little bit later, came on Monday, so I couldn't show it at the weekend, is Godzilla -1, the 4K steelbook. This is a really nice steelbook. Let's just remove this. I'll show you this first anyway. So it is a very floppy J card with a Godzilla -1 there. There is the back, so you can read that and read all the bonus features and everything there as well. And it's funny, it's got a little, you know, it has like the fact certificate. It's got a little 4K one there as well. It says UHD 4 high definition there, so that's pretty cool. As for the steelbook itself, really nice steelbook. There it is. It is kind of white matte, yeah, and it's got a lot of really nice spot gloss all over it, all over GODZILLA, yeah, and all over the top there, the Godzilla -1 logo. There is the spine, really nice spine title there. There is the back, Godzilla -1. Again, if I can try and shine the light on it somehow. There we go, you can see some nice spot gloss as well. 3 discs inside. I'll just take out one disc. So it's like an action shot with the boat there. And you can see Godzilla's fins up there. So you get 3 discs. You get, what do you get? So you get a Godzilla -1 bonus disc. You get the Blu-ray. And of course, you also get the 4K as well. And they all have different artwork on them. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, so really nice steelbook. Came in mint condition. I love the spot gloss on it. It looks really nice with all that spot gloss. It will be going in a Projector. I'm just waiting for them to be delivered from Steelbook Central. Okay, now the one that I picked up today in CEX, I went to the counter and, like I said, I asked them if I could have a look at it. And he says, don't touch it. You're not allowed to touch it. So I had to kind of like peer over while he was turning it at all different angles to make sure that, you know, it wasn't dented. And I picked up the X-Files. And this is the double disc movie, on Steelbook Fight the Future and I Want to Believe. And it does come with like a little quarter slip, but they've only got to put it upside down. Yeah, so I've got to try and peel that off. That's not going to be easy because I think that is an old sticker. And I've started to try to peel it off, but there's a sticker underneath as well. So I'll have a go at that. But anyway, there is... Oh, hang on. Let's see if I can remove this. Is this a new sticker, this CEX one? Or is this going to be an old one? Oh, I think we're in luck. This is a new one. Okay, brilliant. Yeah, so there is the steelbook. It's got some nice embossing along the title there. And I used to own this quite a while ago. And I always regret getting rid of it. But at the time, you know, needed some money. So I got rid of it. But now I managed to get it. Again, dent-free, scratch-free. There we go. There is the outside and that. And this was £25. And on eBay, they go for about 70 quid. So, yes, it's up to its value. It's up to its value. We have some inside artwork. You've got Mulder that side and Scully underneath the discs. But you've got one disc there for each film. Now, I do have the separate X-Files editions, which I'll probably trade in now. Yeah, I really wanted the steelbook. I'll have a go at trying to peel that off. There we go. That is the X-Files. So that is the one pickup today. I would have picked up The Great Escape had the staff not decided to keep it for themselves. Right, okay, I need to push this back a little bit. Okay, now then, the only other thing that I had delivered, I love a calendar. We're starting a new year, got to have a calendar. Mama Bowman always used to have cats, like ginger cats. Back in the day, back in the 80s and the 90s, I used to have Star Trek calendars and stuff like that. I had some Buffy calendars during the 2000s. And then the last couple of years, I started to get Daisy Ridley calendars. Why? You know why. Yes, I've got my mitt up there. First couple of years, there was an official calendar that came out. Then after the film stopped, after Rise of Skywalker, they didn't produce any more official calendars. So I would only have to go to eBay and buy an unofficial calendar. And it had some of the old images that you could just find anywhere online and just slap on a calendar. And they just kind of repetitive and repeated the same pictures. So I thought, okay, if you can't buy a calendar, get someone to make one. So that is exactly what I did. Through a company called, I think it's Q or CU. I don't know how to pronounce it. But anyway, yes, I ordered this. I uploaded the pictures that I wanted. And hey presto, I have a really nice A3 calendar. Hang on, let me just push this back a little bit further so you can get more in the shot. There we go. Up that. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, so a year, what's that? A year full of joy. That's not joy. Yes, this cover sheet protects your personalised Q calendar. And it's got one of these nice little binder things at the top to hang it on. So let me just strip that off. Okay, so the main page, like the title page, is that. Okay, that's just like the front page that you would get on a normal calendar. That's a very nice image. And then I thought, what do I have for the rest of the months? Okay, so let's turn that over. So I decided on that one for January. And it has all the dates down there along the bottom. So it looks like a really, nice professional calendar that's been done in, some big place. And then we have February. Very nice. And then we have probably one of my favourites, March. That's so hot. I can't say anything more about that. And then we have a really nice big close-up for April. And some of these images are a little bit more detailed than others because some of them are like really high, like 4K quality. Then we have May, a really nice photo there. Daisy kind of like inviting me onto the bed. And then we have June, and that is one of the, sorry, I can't concentrate. This is one of the more recent, one of the more recent photos. Okay, then we get to July. This is a little bit cheeky, this one, but it had to go in the calendar because it was like, holy crap. That is July. And I remember when I first saw that image, I was like, she doesn't pose for pictures like that. That's fake. That's AI. But no, it was an actual photo shoot that she did. And then August. I love how the black of the border actually blends in with the black of the actual picture itself. Okay, what else we got? And then we got, again, one of the more recent ones. We have September. And these are really nice thick pages, really thick paper. Again, another more recent one, October. And then we have a bit of a raunchy one for November. So I come to the dog, Pauly, come to the dog with me. And then I figured December, we've got to have a bit of fun. It's Christmas. So we've got a bit of ho, ho, ho. Yes, there we go. So yes, if you can't buy a calendar with the images that you want, create it. And it's for personal use only. You know, I know there's probably copyright against a lot of these images, but it's for personal use only in the home. So I don't think it really matters. There we go. And that is my Daisy Ridley calendar for the, I was going to say for the month, for the year of 2025. So that will be going up onto the wall as soon as December is out of the way. I'm currently on the last page of my unofficial one that I bought from eBay. But yeah, I'm happy with the images, really happy with how they've turned out. Fantastic. So there we go. So that is it. A lot out this week. I did pick up quite a few bits, so I am happy with the ones that I picked up. Now I can go and slot them in the steelbook wall. I do have to pick up my new slimmer bookshelf tomorrow. That's going to go between the two big bookshelves, and that's going to house all the TV shows, all the Blu-ray TV shows. There we go. What's going on? Yeah, next weekend. Do you remember back in the year, earlier in the year, I went to this music and media fair for Pilgrim's Hospice over Canterbury in some old church. I'll link down in the description down below. I'll put a link to the video, and it was basically selling nothing but music and physical media. And they had crap tons of movies, crap tons of Blu-rays, 4Ks, box sets. Just go and have a look in the video. Just go and watch the video. Wow, they did say that they were going to be doing another one at the end of the year. And guess what? Next week. Next week, baby. Next weekend. Not this coming weekend, the weekend after. In the same place. So I know where to go. And the best news is, right, I've officially run out of holiday at work, so I've got no more leave to use. It's landed on a day off. Yes, so I will definitely be getting over there bright and early, before they open, a couple of minutes before they open, so that I'm in there fresh and we can have a look at all the Blu-rays and all the 4Ks, all the box sets and other physical media stuff. They have vinyl as well. They have CDs. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it because I really did enjoy that. And I did pick up a whole bag full of stuff. And it's probably the only charity place I've been to that had more 4Ks than anywhere else. Plus it had this massive box of HD DVDs as well. So I'm looking forward to that, to see what we can find. I will be videoing the event as well, so we can see what we can find. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like it by giving it some thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, comment and share. I'll see you on the next video very soon. Bye bye.